Good morning. 12/14 of 2012. Market's been open for 33 minutes at 7:03 Pacific Standard Time, and I have an Apple chart. Now, we've been featuring these 550 puts when we were up there, and the 555s that are just paying a whopping $15 on the 550 put right here and now. And once again, we closed at 529 and we went down to 508.50. We didn't break that 505, but we will in this name. And the thing about it is, we featured it for our senior traders just to be paid a bundle of money on the put option. Now, what we would like to tell you people, if you would like to be like this, that's fine with me. But you're never going to get there unless you get with stockmarketfunding.com, because we'll show you that these could have been bought a few days ago when they were at their lows, when this thing was up there pumping at $548. And that Apple has a lot of tax selling in it, makes a very nice trade over here. Now, what we are going to feature is some of the key support levels. So it's got a $9.60 range because you take the high. So he gaps it down to 518 from 529 close, then drops it to $10 ratio there, and then brings it back up for the long side because you want to know how to steal these calls. And so the 515 calls that were $15.65, they hit $2.70 on the low, and they just made a $6 high. Now, we'll be trading this side of the market as well, because once again, whether it's always about getting wholesale on these weekly options expiration, let us feature to you that these calls are tradable. They were $20.30, $9.50 on the high. So the people that were holding these Apple calls got taken to the woodshed, period. And 475 was a low, getting that transaction and selling right into it. That is how you trade the call side against holding your 550 puts. So when you're constantly ringing the cash register over here, you let this big winner run, which is the 1214 put that got up to $41. Okay? And it was a great move. And then taking profits over here is a great thing to do. And then selling out because he's expired today. So, we had to go ahead and put the sell alert out to our followers that trade it and the people that are in the school. One thing that we would like you to know, that there's going to be a day when this thing gets all the way sold out. And we're looking at 485.72, and we have featured it. Once we break that 505 low, which this is the trading range right here, this is right over here where the support levels is. Once we break that low, then we can really say that we would like to see how the stock on this daily sell signal again. Remember, it was oversold here and it traded up. So here's what happens. Oversold, go long. Gets up to resistance, you buy the puts again and get paid big. Now, when we break this trend line, we would see another round of selling that would escalate or get stronger. So each day we keep making those lower lows and making markets in calls and making markets in the puts with Apple Computer is a great way to go in price volatility. And we would like for you to join us live so that you can have some enjoyment as you see us getting these entries and then selling. And then in your free 5-day trial, you're going to get to understand all directional price movements. You're going to get to understand high frequency turbo options in the pit. Equity is high frequency trading here in the equity. And we would love for you to join us because we want you to be part of this success. How to trade Apple. We had 298 lows and at 7:08 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So how do I learn how to trade this opening bell in the first hour? Whether it be on any of the names. As you can see, we're going to come down. We're going to find out if we can break that 508. Once we break 508.50, we're going to look and see how that 505 number and see if we can shoot right through there and break these support levels and get down to lower levels in Apple.